Hey everybody, this is Amanda, and I wanted to make a little video for you guys talking about your settings on your posts. If you don't want them to be something that's shared either within the group or not within the group. So right now I'm on the page that is within our little gluten-free group that Viola so kindly set up for us. Thank you so much, Viola, for doing that. And I just wanted to give y'all a few examples of what like what works, what doesn't work, and that sort of stuff. And keep in mind that Facebook is always changing the settings on things, the security settings, like how they work within posts, how they work within groups, and that sort of stuff. So just stay on top of it and just pay attention with when Facebook starts making more changes. So just to play here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a post. So if I'm gonna post something, just something for fun. Um, hey everyone, I was having fun in the kitchen and made some, let's see, what do we have a picture of that's handy here? Sorry I didn't quite come prepared with this part of it. Um, But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a picture with it. Let's say squash rolls, even though I made that a week ago. Um, we'll go ahead and we'll post our pretty little pictures of some squash rolls. I'll go ahead and post the recipe in a minute. So I can post where the picture was taken if I want to. So I could say that, I live here in Mississippi and the Nissan plant isn't so far from me. I could say that I was at any of these places. I could even say I was at my house if I wanted to. Or I can make sure that nobody knows where I am and I just don't put where that is. If you come over here, it says that this post is going to be shared with the gluten-free folks. And, and I can add all kinds of stuff to my post here. So when I go ahead and I post it, I have this right here. I can save the post, I can turn the notifications off, I can edit the post, I can delete the post, I can hide the post, right? So this one you should only be able to like and comment on within this group. And the picture, I believe the way that it should be is that this picture is just visible to you guys. But if I'm on my regular wall, and that's just because of how I have my security settings, and if you don't know where to find those, if you come up here, you can do a little privacy checkup. You can see who can see yourself if you just click right up here. You can see who can see your stuff, who can contact me, how do I stop somebody from bothering me, and you can also look up all your privacy basics. And a lot of that stuff is really important just because crazy people like to try to contact us, say normal people, and drive us nuts. So, make sure that you go ahead and do that. So if I click on my privacy checkup, um, it'll tell me my posts, and on my regular post, it'll tell me who can see my posts, and I can have either public where anybody can see it on or off Facebook. I could do my friends where just my friends, and I could have it be only me. And then I can look at what the other ones are. I can have custom. So if I can say friends accept acquaintances. There's been times if I've been planning a surprise party for somebody, or if I wanted to do something special but I wanted other people in on it, I'll go ahead and I'll create a post and I'll make sure that everybody with the exception of that person can see it. I've been known to do that on several occasions. I've done that when it came to raising money for a Gold Star family, which means if a military family that has lost their loved one. Um, I've done that in a lot of different situations. So that's actually been kind of fun. Either that or I can, pick, different groups. I mean, you see that I have various groups of friends. I've got, my military folks, family, high school, close friends, from different places where we've lived because we've lived all over the place, college, different family members, and whatever. So there's that option. So you can look at that. You can look at your apps and all the different apps that you have and who can see what you're posting within that app. Which is also really important because, like My Fitness Pal and Fitbit, they both kind of follow you around and track where you're going. So I only want people that can see where I only want myself to be able to see that. I don't necessarily want the whole world to know that I've gone walking in a particular place that day, or if I'm out somewhere, I don't want somebody to be able to find me. I'm weird like that. So I've got all these different apps. That are kind of, watching what you're doing, tracking, and stuff does that, every electronic device you have does this so that way people can sell you more stuff. So anyway, so I've got all of this set to where only I can, but then like their Groupon is set to public. See, I didn't even know that. So I want only me to be able to see that. So you can go and you can set this. This is actually really good. I'm glad I'm doing this. So anyway, so I would go ahead and I would look through all of that and I would see, who can see what you're doing, because that's pretty important, especially if you don't want other people knowing what you're up to. So then your profile, you can see all of that stuff, and I think I have this set to custom, and I'm actually going to set this to only me. I don't know why my phone number is there, but you can see I have an email, you can see my birthday, you can see more information than I really want people to be able to see. So see, I have my birthday, like the year, set to only me, but I guess everybody's able to see that my birthday is December 7th. But you don't have to send me gifts, it's cool. So now I've gone ahead and I've set all of my different settings. So I would recommend going ahead and doing that. And then if there's other things that you're thinking about, you probably also want to think about if there's somebody that you're trying to avoid, say a nasty ex-spouse or ex-boyfriend, or crazy stalker person. You can do what I did. You see, I just have my first and my middle name. I don't have my last name anymore, because I too like to avoid people. So you can change your name around. I've seen where people will take the letters of their name and create new names and new things, or they put them all backwards, or one of those things where sometimes you have to really think about what it says, and then you're like, oh, I know who that is. So that's something else to look at. So let's take a look at if I wanted to if I went ahead and I posted Jules, and I just said Jules has some really awesome products on her site. Her flour is my favorite. There we go. Her flour is my favorite. Okay, so just for fun, I'm posting a link. Let's see what this does and see if I'm able to share it through here. And I can put my little, I'm happy, I'm sad. Okay, so I'm able to take a link and I can share that out of the group if I wanted to. But, sorry, people are popping up here. So I could share that out of the group, but it looks like it's not going to let you share pictures out of the group. And I don't think it's going to let you share, yeah, see this beautiful picture here. This sandwich and fries looks awesome. Great job, Shauna. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll like that because that looks really tasty. So it's not going to let you do that. It's not going to let you share other posts out of here. And then, but it will let you save a post. So say you see something like somebody posts a recipe. Let's see. And then you can also share other groups within if you wanted to. Let's see, I'm looking for somebody that's posted a recipe, like just a recipe. Ooh, this looks really tasty. Melissa, that looks awesome. Bravo. Ooh, Nicole. Your husband did a great job. That looks awesome. So I'm looking for a recipe right now where somebody has just posted a recipe to see what, here we go. So it'll let you post this because it's a just a link. So yeah. So that's what you're able to share through this group, and I think it also depends on if you're on a page. So let's go over to a page really quick. Um if we let's go over to gluten free on a shoestring because I love her stuff. Um she has it set up where you can share. Wow, look at that chocolate cake. That looks phenomenal. Um I believe she has everything pretty much set up where you can share stuff off of her page. Just like I have on my page, if we come over to my page. So if you come over to my page here, um, I need to spend some time working on mine. But I have things set up to where you can share it. So I think it depends on where you share things. And you just, you want to be careful where you share stuff and how you share stuff. But if you're really concerned about, having that creepy person that likes to stalk you looking at what you got, then I would recommend, changing the way that they can find you and making sure that you have that person blocked at all costs. So that's what I have for you. I hope this has been helpful. Sorry it was a little long. But if you need more help with it, feel free to reach out because I'd be happy to help you. Have a good night. Bye.